You know, I do think that hype is actually a great thing. It creates awareness and excitement of a future event and brings people together. It encourages new interpretations, inspires new ideas and theories, and sometimes hype occurs because something is genuinely good. Hype to me is all about looking forward, to feel happy and excited about something that is going to happen. We shiver with anticipation. Yes, that is a Rocky Horror reference right there. When something new is announced and we wait with bated breath till the moment is finally revealed. Or at least we try to. We live in the modern day era of the information age that increasingly revolves around hype. Hype is primarily a marketing strategy due to the proliferation of social media. In other words, buy our toys! Buy our toys! Hype is an artificial buzz generated by the advertiser who has paid to achieve it. It's an excessive expectation regarding a future launch. Hype is the attention and excitement that builds around a product or service. Though hype can offer the promise of something good, it can have negative connotations too, which can make something appear false and misleading, resulting in inevitable disappointment when something doesn't meet the hype that was built around it. To use the My Little Pony franchise for an example, every single reiteration of the My Little Pony franchise since 1982 has been reimagined every time. Might it be new characters, new art style, new writers, or new universe entirely. With Generation 5 being announced, it's promised to build on what was established in the world and lore of Generation 4, Friendship is Magic, which wasn't really done before in this franchise. Generation 5 is going to bring a lot of firsts to the table, being the first generation of My Little Pony to be animated in CGI, and will also feature the first male main character. Also, the main character is an Earth Pony. Earth Pony Master Race. The fandom lost its mind over bedsheets of all things, and then spiraled out of control with Tennis Ball Pony. How entertaining this fandom is. Previously, male characters have been supporting casts, so I genuinely am looking forward to what Gen 5 is going to bring and how the fandom is going to react when it finally arrives. For me personally, I'm just happy that this franchise is continually evolving. Here's hoping the Brony fandom will embrace the new generation when it does arrive. Who are we kidding? Some have written it off already simply because it's not Generation 4 and isn't in 2D. Who cares? It's ponies, guys! In my opinion, hype comes in two flavors. Marketing and fandom. Marketing is there to hype, that's its job. Fandoms are there to build on the hype that the marketing has already established, often building on multiple sources of information that may or may not be canon. That to me is where the problems start. It's easy to be swept away by the hype that fandoms build. Hype also plays to a consumer's fear of missing out. We have a desire to stay continually connected with what others are doing, a fear of missing out on an opportunity for social interaction, a novel experience, or even a profitable investment. Social networking and social media creates opportunities for social engagement, but it also offers a never-ending stream of activities which any given person is not involved in. Being left out of the loop in a fandom is incredibly frustrating if you don't keep up with all the hype that builds when a new generation is going to be released, or you didn't make a video that talks about the new generation that's coming, even though a trailer hasn't even been released yet and all that's been released is a image on a bedsheet and a few seconds worth of CGI animation and a little screenshot of the upcoming movie. Fans have a sense of ownership over a franchise. The entertainment industry absolutely exploits the passion of fan bases for their own commercial ends. I mean, look what happened with the Sonic movie. They redesigned the character entirely just to appease the fans. This kind of thinking in turn gives rise to the kind of behavior that has come to be known as fan entitlement. After all, when you buy a product, when you spend your hard-earned attention, dedication and time, why should it not be exactly what you wanted? Why shouldn't it be exactly how your fanfiction was written? But such a fan-guided approach to art also feels endemic of a time when a lot of mainstream storytelling has come to be regarded more as a product designed to service the consumer rather than a means of artistic expression. In other words, the industry are just creating a thing to appease the fans so they don't have a riot on their hands. Now fans weaponize hashtags and online petitions to revive shows. Fans can bite back now, and those teeth are sharp. If expectations are not met, we can experience resentment, which can manifest in anger, disappointment, and, of course, bitterness. Expectations can be set by past experiences or by an idealized fantasy of what we want to happen. That, I suppose, is what fanfiction is for in some ways. Hype can ruin the experience when expectations are not met, and expectations can be ruthless, as are the fans who feel that the hype is what sparked these expectations in the first place. It almost feels like a promise has been broken when these expectations aren't met. No wonder so many of us have social anxiety and trust issues. Expectations refer to two distinct things: anticipation and entitlement. Entitlement is a very counterproductive mental stance to have, while anticipation improves your model of the world and you're looking into the future like it's a premonition. You anticipate something to be good, therefore you're essentially living for that moment. Entitlement is the feeling that you have the right to something, that you somehow deserve it, or that it's owed to you for some reason. Petitions to bring back shows or petitions to cancel reboots or new reiterations before they've even been aired are perfect examples of entitled fans. In reality, there's no way to control hype because extravagance in itself lacks restraint, and in its nature is a wild animal once it's unleashed. Forming a theory or conjecture without firm evidence can inject some cynicism into the hype, but at the same time, forming theories and conjecture on concrete, canonical evidence can also ruin the mystery and surprise when a movie or show is finally released. And now, with streaming sites dumping entire seasons in one enticing binge package, the hype is further ruined due to the lack of a break between episodes. The longer passage of time, the more likely things simply won't live up to their hype. In my opinion, you should base your experiences on your own values and not on someone else's. By all means, listen to what reviewers like myself and others have to say on a said franchise or new movie, show, or whatever you've been looking forward to. But even if we say that we didn't personally enjoy it, don't let that cloud your own judgment. Go and watch it for yourself and form your own opinions. Or at least just have the patience to wait until the thing finally arrives before passing judgment. Talking from someone who has made that mistake several times before. There's no surefire way to not allow hype to ruin the anticipation, sadly, but there's nothing wrong with hoping for the best either, and being excited to share a moment with fans and friends, discussing thoughts on a film or show we have been looking forward to. I suppose that's the important thing, not to ruin those moments for each other. I'm Mad Munchkin, stay creative. This was kind of a subject that allowed me to kill two birds with one stone. I wanted to give my thoughts on My Little Pony Generation 5 leaks, but I also kind of wanted to talk about more than that. How the fandom has reacted to these leaks has just been fascinating. And then someone in my Discord server suggested a video topic about whether or not the hype that builds around a franchise or a movie, etc., can that ruin the experience? And I thought that's a really interesting topic, so that's kind of what I wanted to make this video for. So yeah, thank you to the person who suggested that in my Discord server. So my Discord server is a Patreon reward, so I'm going to give my Patreon supporters shoutouts. So, here are the shoutouts for this month. We have Gareth Alford, Lance Wolfstar, Pyrodron, Rainbow Dash Fan, James the Brony, Devon T. Jering, Risky Dragon, OLD, Seeker, Sanjay DK, DELC17, Transformer Brett, Invisible Gust Picadamus, CT Stormwing, CT0798, Mayan Jinx, Tristan N. Milner, Patronators, Kickit6, Patrick Gardner, Steamworks, The Wicked Merman, Nukas the Name, Alex Hunter, Brongar, Unknown620, Charles Meeker, Seth Richards, Aces Wild, Mystic Mind, J-Rog 1989, Meg the Pict, Rocky Harmony, and Pedro Lopez. If you guys would like to join my Discord server, you can do so if you support me on my Patreon. There's also a whole bunch of other rewards available for you guys on there, including having one-on-one calls with me, and to also, suggest more video topics if you have any ideas. I do hope to open for commissions again shortly, so keep an eye out for that. And thanks for the ongoing support. These videos would not be possible without the guys on Patreon, so highly appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for the ongoing support. Take care, wash your hands, wear your mask, and all that other nonsense. Bye.